Hey there, listeners. Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Die by the Sword podcast. Before we get into the episode, just want to give a quick shout out to the guys over at Midnight Syndicate. You can check out their music at www.midnightsyndicate.com. Also, if you want to add some spooky music to your own games, go ahead and check out the ambient sounds over at Sword Coast Soundscapes. Check them out at youtube.com/Sword Coast Soundscapes. All right, quick intro from me this week. Let's get into the show.
So, with the shortened sports leagues, you guys still doing fantasy stuff this year?
I don't know. I've got the notification from like Yahoo Sports to do the fantasy football league, but I don't know if I'll do it this year.
My fantasy baseball league's going right now, which maybe it finishes, maybe it doesn't.
Yeah. I think hockey's got the best chance.
Yeah. That and the NBA.
Does the NBA have a good chance? I thought all hockey was happening in Canada to help.
It is
to help stop the spread.
And all of the NBA is at a Disney in Florida.
Yeah, they're in their bubble too.
Well, that bubble is tainted. I'm sorry.
Oh, especially after that one player went for the chicken wings at the strip club.
Yeah.
Did he really? I didn't read that. That's. I think he was there for the breast and the legs.
Yeah, I tried that excuse with my wife, and it did not fly.
So, well, I asked because I joined a fantasy league yesterday. Me and Gary did. It's a Big Brother fantasy league.
Big Brother fantasy?
Yes, Big Brother, which is a show that I haven't watched in a couple of years, but Gary came to me asking if I knew anything about Big Brother or watched it, and it got me intrigued.
I was looking for help because I don't know anything about Big Brother really, and I just like gambling. And my buddy Patrick was like, "Hey, I've got this league if you want to join." And I was like, well, "I don't have anything else going on, and there's money, so let's try it."
There's no money. Gambling's illegal.
I mean,
it is an all-star season, which is why I got into it, because I was looking through the cast and I was remembering people and I was giving him pointers. And then I just wanted to play. I was like, okay, I'm in. But I did give him some pointers. He didn't take me up on any of them, I don't think.
No, I stole the one from you.
Oh, no, I just wanted her because I like her.
Oh, okay.
Well, for the people that don't know how a Big Brother fantasy league works, how do you pick your people?
It's just a draft.
It's like regular fantasy, so it's a snake draft. So you just go through back and forth and pick all your people. So there's not very many of us in the league, and we have I think there's four of us each. So we have 4 each, and so you get points every week based on if your person wins a challenge or does. Phillip, you know more about the actual show than I do.
They win HOH or the power of veto, or I think being on the block is a detriment. So it's really interesting. I didn't read all the things. I just wanted to play, but I am in second place.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is it they just keep earning points each week, and if they get evicted, then that person just stops earning points?
Basically, yeah.
So if all 4 of your people get evicted, you can't earn any more points?
Yeah, you better hope you blew it out in the beginning.
Yeah. No. Gary didn't know much. I didn't. Does Patrick know a lot? I know his wife did, because she picked like a great team.
Yeah, he watches it too quite a bit, I think too. So he does know a bit, I think.
I've never watched an episode ever.
All right, new podcast idea. Big Brother recaps. Let's do this.
I'm sure there's like 500 out there already. But
you mean like actual play podcasts?
Yeah, true. But ours is special.
Yeah.
Is it? It is. We could talk about regular fantasy sports and how they are basically D&D for the jocks.
Yeah, you told me that one time. Yeah. I was like, damn, that is so correct.
Or the D&D for nerds that think D&D is nerdy is the fantasy movie league that I used to play.
Ooh.
It was basically you have a movie theater each week, and you set your screens based on new releases, and it's based off box office sales for each of those movies.
I mean, that sounds right up. This is really hard because both of you are Gary. Somebody needs a nickname.
G squared. You can call me G squared if you want.
His new rap name, G Squared.
Yeah, his new rap name from 1992. Yeah, no, I never played it, but yes, it is very interesting, especially if you like I said, Gary and I, we're in that business, kind of, sort of, in a way. So yeah, it's really interesting, but
the thing for me that was hard when I learned it was Phillip and I used to work in a movie theater, and so I tried to set it up as if it was a actual theater and set up, the best way I could get the best movies in there, but that's not always the case. Sometimes it's an 8-screen theater, but sometimes you want all 8 of them to be the same movie because that's the way you're going to make the most money. Yeah. And sometimes it's maybe not the best week at the box office for these films that are opening, so you've got some standovers that'll stay in, but they're like kids' movies, and those still make really good money. So instead of playing the new movies, you play all old movies.
Oh, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Did you stop playing, or did COVID kill this league?
We stopped playing a while back. I was playing it at work. My the department that I work in, we had our own league.
Have you guys seen? I think it's Jaws and Jurassic Park have been topping the box office lately.
Well, they're great movies to rewatch.
Yeah.
So anyway.
So wait, before we leave,
Mm-hmm.
I know that you did fantasy football, fantasy movie leagues. I did fantasy football with G squared, and Big Brother. What other fantasy stuff do you guys do?
Keith?
I've only done football. And I think, 2 years ago was my first time ever to play fantasy football, and I won second in both my leagues.
You know what? Almost same. Playoffs killed me.
Right. I was hardcore into it because I wanted to be good, and I'd never done it. So I studied all the players and stuff. It was crazy. But last year I played it again, and I got in the middle of the road on one, and I think I made top 4 in the other one.
Also same.
But all my people got hurt, so I was surprised to even get that high. Everybody last year, every week, 20 players were getting hurt every week. It was terrible.
Yeah, I had a great team set up from the beginning last year, but then everybody got hurt.
Right.
So I had to find these replacements.
Yeah, it was crazy. I'd never made so many trades. Every week I traded 4 or 5 people around, and I was searching for positions. It was really terrible.
So, I mean, this my train of thought just jumped the tracks. So, tying it back to what we're doing, would the quarterback be a barbarian?
I feel like maybe the quarterback might be a paladin.
You know what? I bet you the line are all barbarians.
Yeah, that's the yeah.
But, I mean, linebackers could be just the fighters.
I think that the kicker is probably the wizard.
It's fair.
The weakest.
Yeah, the wizard, if he gets hit, he just dies immediately.
Right.
Just one touch, he's down.
Does that make your cleric the tight end?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
He's just there to help in case the quarterback needs it.
I mean, that was all.
He's utility.
Yeah.
I thought the cleric was just the what are they called? Not medics? No. What are they called?
Team
Not
doctor.
water boys. The ones that go on the field. Hey, did you guys play high school or watch high school football?
Yeah.
Yeah, those kids that thought they were doctors.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the clerics.
Hey, my dad did that through high school.
Yeah, your dad's a cleric.
Outfit, yeah. I can see that.
But, yeah, I mean, so where are we at? Are we in what I'm looking at right here? Are we in the sex dungeon?
The sex dungeon?
That's what I call the...
You're on the wrong page.
That's what you call everything.
I know, I got hit in church a lot for saying that.
So last week we ended with you guys at the dinner table, enjoying a nice meal, hearing some ghost stories, and right at the climax of one of these intense ghost stories, there's a loud crash from the front room of the lodge. You guys went to go investigate and discovered a giant tarantula had broken in. And when I say giant, this thing is gargantuan sized.
Gargantuan. Now, for the uninitiated, how many squares is that?
So one human-sized pawn is just 1 5-foot square. A gargantuan spider is 16 5-foot squares.
16.
16.
That's a big ass spider.
Gonna need a bigger boat.
Gonna need a bigger roll of newspaper.
So this whole spider would fit basically in your living room.
You vastly overestimate the size of my living room.
So, yeah, you run around the corner, see a giant tarantula, and we're rolling for initiative.
All right.
Uh-oh.
22 for Diego. What about Renly?
Renly got a 17.
15. And Dwarfy?
Got a 12.
12. Xo'bere?
20.
20. And Kabal?
13.
13. Ah, so you're one-upping Dwarfy. I see.
100%.
All right, so we are starting things off with Diego.
Okay, so Diego's first question here is directed directly at the tarantula. It's like, who are you? What are you doing here? Diego's trying to figure out if this is an intelligent creature and he can talk with it, or should he go ahead and fists first?
And you just hear, like, weird squealing sounds. It doesn't have an intelligence score.
Fists it is! Okay, so I'm going to run up and try a stunning fist on it. And see if that is... Okay, so that is a 24.
24 will hit.
Okay, so for the damage, it is 1d8 plus 3. So that is 9 for the damage.
9
And
damage.
And I'm going to need a
Fortitude save.
yes, a fortitude saving throw.
That was a 24.
Oh, holy crap! People, we're in trouble. It is totally saved.
Yeah. And I will just say that I rolled low. So you do notice as you go to punch it, however, that it has these little hairs sticking out of them that kind of pierce your skin a little bit. And I need you to make a reflex save.
Okay, reflex save. That is a 22.
You seem to be able to move away right before it pierces too deep.
Ooh, that's good. Kitty no like spider.
All right. You look so little next to the spider.
Yeah, I know. I look very little, and I have moved up next to the spider, and I'm feeling real uncomfortable about that, just so everybody knows.
Well, we'll see if anybody can help you, because it is Xo'bere's turn.
All right. Is anybody else with us? Like the guys that we were eating dinner with, the Astavak, or anybody else?
Oh no, most of them are like
Cowards.
Ostavak is trying to protect like the people at the dinner, so he's not moving past the entryway to the dining hall. He's basically a next line of defense if he gets past you. But then most of the nobles and stuff are cowering under the table.
All right. So then, Xo'bere is going to do what he, he's gonna take that charge. So he's gonna charge on in with the short sword. And ooh, nat 20.
Oh,
Natural 20.
We like that.
And when you roll to confirm, do you get your weapon bonus also or no?
Yes. So just as if you were making any other type of regular attack.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so 21 on the confirm.
We have a confirmed critical.
sweet. What does it say? What does it say?
Pull up the crit card.
Insta kill.
All right. And what type of weapon are you using?
Short sword, which is piercing.
Piercing. All right. Your critical is Achilles heel, normal damage, and 1d2 dex damage. Target speed is reduced by half until it is healed.
Shouldn't we multiply that by 8?
No, you just hit one leg.
Darn it.
All right, so I'll roll the damage. 22 on damage, and then 1d4 for dex damage. You said?
1d2.
Oh, 1d2. 1.
Okay.
I mean, it was a 50-50 shot.
Oh, and I'll apply the debilitating effect to him or her. It's a lady spider. Disoriented, so it takes a -2 on its attack rolls.
-2 on its attack rolls.
For how long?
Just for one round, or it's a -4 against me.
Okay. And next up is the tarantula itself. Since he's got 2 willing victims right here in front, he is going to try to decide which one of you to go after. If I roll evens, the Xo'bere, odds are Diego. It's odd. So he's going after Diego. So he's going to try to reach out and bite you.
I'll not be happy about them.
It's a natural 20.
Well, that hurts.
Ooh. He critted us back.
Rolling to confirm.
Please get a 1.
It's an 11 on the die, so I got 2 ones.
Hey.
So that would make it a 26 to confirm.
Well, darn.
Okay, this might hurt. Because he is not a named character, so he doesn't get a crit card. He just gets the normal double damage. I need more d6s.
Oh no.
Kitty gonna fly.
And if you weren't keeping track of the math, that's plus 15 to attack. So
All ones.
Okay, that's 54 points of damage.
oh, so you're permanently dead.
Actually, I'm still alive. Just hurting a whole lot.
Well, I also need you to make a fortitude save.
Oh, lovely. 14.
You are also poisoned. Guessing this it doesn't have an onset round, so I'm guessing this is instantaneous. So for once a round for the next 6 rounds, you will take 1d6 strength damage.
Oh.
So that first round is going to knock me out.
You take 2 points of strength damage.
So that's bringing my strength down.
Yes.
Okay.
The poison is curable, but it does take 2 consecutive saves. So, pissed off spider.
Oof. Yes.
And it is Renly's turn.
Okay. So Renly just saw this cat get almost obliterated by this spider, and really the only thing that he can do, he's going to move up about 5, 10, 15, about 20 feet up, and he is going to, on the way over, he's going to touch that hat and turn into Carrie.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Very good. Next up is Kabal.
All right. So I'm really scared of the spider because I don't have that many hit points, but I want to save him.
I would agree, thanks.
But I'm looking at Dwarfy like, you wanna go to the spider, or like, but I think I will come up behind Diego and cast Cure Moderate Wounds.
Okay.
20 points of healing.
Ooh, that's nice. Thank you.
Yep. And that's my turn.
All right. Kabal moves up and heals Diego. Dwarfy.
What is Dwarfy going to do? Well, I mean, he doesn't have the best speed, so 5, 10, 15. He can't get up to you guys. So he's going 5, 10, 15, 20, which leaves him about, what do you say, 15 feet away from the spider?
How about 10?
That's like 10, yeah.
Alright, about 10 feet away. So he's going to cast a spell. Zone of Truth. No, he's not going to cast that. He's going to cast Bless. So,
You're blessing the spider?
absolutely not. I'm going to bless my friends.
Oh, okay.
So what that is going to do is you're going to get a +1 morale bonus on attack rolls and saving throws against fear effects. So if you're scared of spiders, it's +1 to that.
All right. Is that it from Dwarfy?
That's all you can do right now.
Okay. Back to the top of the round with Diego. Just got a massive bite from this spider and is poisoned.
Yeah, so that means I'm going to end up taking another hit to my strength.
Yes.
Is it once per round or?
Since I rolled it on, we'll say that first one was for this round,
Okay.
so I won't do another one this round. But then from now on your turn, it'll tick away. So you will probably want to make another save to try to cure the poison.
And that would be
It's a fortitude save.
fortitude save. All right. Much better. That's at least a 24.
That is one save.
Yay!
Halfway there.
Can I move to behind Xo'bere so I can at least be a defensive aid for him?
You could try to do a full withdrawal to move,
Okay.
which means you can't attack this round or anything. But
I'm not planning on an attack. I would be lending defensive aid, if anything.
So you could do a full withdrawal and kind of make your way around the long way to get over to Xo'bere.
Okay. All right. And do we consider diagonal squares to be within range, or do I have to be side by side?
You are within range of Xo'bere right now, but not in range of the spider.
Okay, that's where I want to be. But would it, for defensive aid, would that be at least aiding him in his defense? Because as a nimble guardian, I can aid in defense if I'm next to him.
Does it just say you need to be in an adjacent square, or does it say you have to be adjacent to the enemy as well?
That's a good question. Let me check. Well, I have to be able to interpose myself. So I would have to be right beside him.
Yes.
So I will go there, right beside Xo'bere. Hopefully, I'll at least be able to help.
Alrighty. And it is Xo'bere's turn.
Alright. So, yeah, I mean, Xo'bere doesn't have a whole lot he can do right now. I mean, I could try to get behind the spider or something to gain a sneak attack, but I'm just going to go ahead and try to stab the spider right now without the sneak attack damage. And that is 18.
That is a miss.
Even with all of the buffs, the spider's dexterity down, the Bane.
Bane has not been cast on him yet.
Oh, I thought Kabal cast Bane.
No, I think Kabal healed me instead.
Okay. And then my +1 to attack rolls for my buddies. Okay.
So, even with all that, that's still a miss.
We're about to get TPK'd by a spider.
Oh, yeah, right. I'm going to fly away from here. I'm going to get a new group of friends.
I will say
I'll dream up some more friends.
I do have history of killing characters with spiders.
That's true. He does.
Hi, Alex. All right. So a stab and a miss from Xo'bere. That brings us to the Tarantula's turn. And he is going to bite at Xo'bere. Oh, speaking of, you did attack with a melee weapon, Xo'bere. So you had to reach in there by those prickly hairs on its skin. So I need you to make a reflex save as well.
Uh-oh. 20.
You are nauseated.
Oh, that doesn't sound nice.
For 2 rounds.
Does he not like needles? Is that what it is?
It's the poison that is within the spider kind of seeps through these barbed hairs. So it's not enough to poison you, it just makes you sick.
And then that means I can't do anything while I'm nauseated, right?
You can move, but you can't attack. It's a fun fight already.
Oh my god.
And just to make matters worse, since I already said he was biting at Xo'bere, he's going to bite again. He is going to bite.
Yeah, I'm going to be assisting Xo'bere with Nimble Guardian, so he should get a +4 to your AC.
All right.
Very good. Xo'bere with a +4 to his AC. Don't think it's going to help very much because that's a natural 18.
But he also has the +4 against the spider, right? So he gets another on top of that, right? It's a +8? Because you did that trick to him? The spider?
No, because he attacked John in that round.
Oh. Never mind.
But with that, it still gets you to a 33.
33?
30.
Okay, so he hits me. As he hits me, I'm going to also do my shadow duplicate.
Okay.
So it's as an immediate action once I'm hit. There's a shadow duplicate of myself, and the image remains in my space, mimicking my movements and everything, sound and actions. So basically, yeah, if I get attacked again, I guess it has to choose between the two of those.
Let me look it up. See if it's like mirror image, because with mirror image, I have to roll to see if I hit the image or hit you.
Yeah, it says if the attack hits, roll to see if the shadow duplicate was hit. If so, then it's dispelled. Spells with no attack roll and area spell effects, they affect you normally. Last the number of rounds equal to my level.
Okay, so I will roll a percentile die to see if I hit you or the shadow. If I roll 51 or higher... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, it counts for this round when it happens?
Yeah, because it's an immediate action, so you just got hit, so it's basically separating you into two to see if the shadow takes it or you take it.
Oh, wow, okay.
That actually makes sense to me. Like, it reached and then he whomp, and yeah. I'm really good at words.
He split into...
Oh, no, I like that imagery of, like, I like what you're saying now. The imagery's cool. Write in and let us know if we're wrong.
I rolled a 53, so I hit you instead of the duplicate. So...
Okay, so it doesn't work until next time. Not right.
So you will take the damage, but you do have a duplicate next time that I have to roll to see. So basically, for next round, I have a 50% miss chance.
Gotcha. Oh, that sounds like a lot of math.
Xo'bere is hit for 29 points of damage. And I need you to make a fortitude save.
Nope. 5.
Oh, you are poisoned. So I will roll the poison damage on your next turn. Okay, so it is Carrie's turn.
So this is where I would usually start singing, but I don't know if that's going to help anybody.
When you sing, it gives you bonuses to your weapons.
Yeah, who's hit it? We've gotten one hit off on it?
2 hits.
Okay, sorry, 2 hits.
Diego and Xo'bere both hit.
Oh, yeah. Did Diego do damage?
He did damage. It just saved on the the
right.
stunning fist,
That's
but it
right,
still
that's right.
still took the damage.
I'm wondering if this wand would help because I have a wand of Charm Monster.
That's not a bad idea.
Let's do it.
Okay. Let's see. I need to get. Am I 25 feet away or did I scooch? No, I'm good.
I think you're fine.
So, yes, I am going to use one of these charges of Charm Monster to see if I can get him to, leave. So
Okay.
I need you to make a will save.
I will tell you that it has no effect. The spider is immune to mind-affecting effects.
Boo! Well, I just wasted my turn, you guys.
Okay.
That's all right. You tried.
So you go to use the wand of Charm Monster, but this thing obviously is mindless, so it doesn't really have an effect on it.
I'm going to stand up for this poor little monster. Spiders have minds.
We should just set it on fire.
That's actually plan B.
Yeah. Just set the whole lodge on fire.
Yes. Again, I don't have a deposit on this Airbnb.
All right, it is Kabal's turn.
Okay, so Kabal, as a swift action, is going to bane his weapon. He's going to choose the type Vermin.
Okay.
And then I will attack him with my longbow.
You will need to take a 5-foot step back because you're adjacent to him.
Does it give opportunity if is that the case?
5-foot step, you're not provoke.
Perfect. Okay, so he skips back daintily 5 feet and attacks with the longbow. 21.
That's a hit.
Alright. Yeah, let's do some damage. 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage.
Get Bane, spider.
Very good. So it did take the damage. Next up would be Dwarfy.
All right. Dwarfy is going to grab his silver warhammer and see he can get up to it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I just don't know where he's gonna go because can he get up on this stump or should I go into this doorway?
I'd say either the doorway or this spot right beside the stump.
Gotcha.
Technically,
Okay.
that's in its square threatened range.
I'm gonna use the door because I don't want to go over by Kabal. He smells.
Hey, well, you need that stump because you're so short.
Let's do the silver warhammer. Yeah, that's gonna hit with a 27.
That's definitely a hit.
And that is 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
9 points of damage. And I need you to make a reflex save because you did use a melee weapon.
No, because it's a hammer, and he's over by his toes, so he's not going to get anything from the toes.
But that's not how the wording of the creature works.
So, okay. You know what? It's a fortitude save, right?
It is a reflex save first.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, well, okay. 21 for the reflex.
21 for the reflex. Now I need to make a fortitude save.
Oh, no. Okay. 23.
Okay. So you did get pricked by the little hairs, but you are not nauseated.
Cool.
Which, now that I'm saying it, I don't think I made you roll the second fortitude save, Gary.
Hands off the piece.
I know I made you roll the fortitude save for the poison, but I don't know if I made you roll the fortitude save on the hairs before I made you nauseated. So go ahead and roll another fortitude save. Just see if you are or are not nauseated.
Well, yeah. I'm sure I am. 10.
Okay, yeah, so you are. So it worked out. Alright, Diego. Now that it is your round, you will take the strength damage.
Yes.
Roll that. Ouch. Take 6 points of strength damage.
Okay, well, that's going to change what I can do.
What is your strength score at now?
At the moment, my strength score is at a 9.
Ooh,
Oh,
-1.
-1.
actually, it's not -1 yet. It's -8 that gives him -1, right? Or it's 8 that gives him -1.
Yeah, that is correct.
It's 8 and 9 are -1.
Oh, 9 is also -1.
Yeah.
Well, that's just mean.
I'm having a bad day.
We all are.
Yeah, I do not have anything that. Okay. Diego is going to use throwing stars. That's about the only thing I can do at this point. At this thing.
Okay. Probably want to step away from it though.
Yeah, because the poison is a problem. Okay, so I will move back 1 step,
Okay.
and I'm going to throw my shuriken, which is actually at this point better than my fists. I'm really not happy.
Wow.
That's a 19.
That is a miss.
That's with all the bonuses, though, right?
Oh no, I didn't count the bonuses. What bonus do I get?
You get at least a +1 from Bless.
So that's a 20.
What about Bane? Did that give it a negative, or
No, that's only for vermin.
And the Bane was only on his weapon. He didn't cast Bane on the creature.
gotcha?
I don't have the big Bane. I got the little Bane.
Okay, so does a 20 hit then?
A 20 still misses.
Okay.
But you should also make another Fortitude save.
That is a 15.
So now your saves reset. Because that fail.
No.
It's a really high DC on this poison. Alright, so Diego takes some strength damage, moves back to throw the shuriken, just misses the side of the spider, and then fails his fortitude save. Going now on to Xo'bere, who is also poisoned, so you will take strength damage as well. And that is 5 points of strength damage.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. I'm at a 7.
Damn. Then you can go ahead and make a fortitude save to see if you can start curing the poison.
Alright. Nope, probably a 10.
Nope, that is a fail. So you're still poisoned. You are also. This is the second round of nausea, I believe. I don't remember how long ago you got nauseated because there are too many notations on here.
Yeah, I think it's the second round, right? This will be the second round.
I believe. Yeah, I believe
I think
so.
it
I
is.
believe that's right.
Okay, so you'll be able to move, but you won't be able to attack.
Okay.
Because you would be able to full withdraw to get away without provoking.
You said I could do that?
Yes.
What about drink a potion or something?
That would provoke.
That would provoke, right there beside the spider.
Okay.
So no drinking zone.
So I can move back just the 5 or more than 5?
If you do a full withdraw, you can move your full
Then-
movement speed.
Okay.
It just takes up your entire round to do that because you're moving so cautiously that you don't provoke.
Okay, so I think I'll move back the 10 feet. And that's all I can do on my turn, right?
Yep.
Or,
Yep.
And I can't drink a potion now or anything.
No, because you did the
Yeah.
full withdrawal. That's all you could do.
Right, that's what I thought.
But on your next turn, you'll be able to drink potions or whatever you want to do.
Right.
There you go. All right, it is the tarantula's turn. It's had a couple of its meal possibilities move back, so he does see Dwarfy right there, so he's going to try to bite Dwarfy. And Kabal cheers.
Skid him, spider. Skid him.
Well, that's a 31 to hit.
Yikes.
Was that a question? Because you know the answer.
And Dwarfy takes 27 points of damage. need him to make a fortitude save.
Dwarfy got off easy.
You would think, but let's find out.
Yeah. You say 27?
Yeah,
19
27.
9 is 28.
Dwarfy shakes off the poison.
That's because he's a dwarf.
Yeah, I'd like to see Kabal do that.
You're soft, Kabal, you're soft.
It's because you drink so much that you're immune to it. It's not something to be proud of, bro.
He's fickle.
All right, well, it is Carry the One's turn.
Oh, she has so many options. Should she attack? She can't attack, actually, because she's not singing. Should she start singing? Or should she buff her team? I guess singing is buffing, but only if you guys attack, so... I'm gonna start singing. So the way you deal with a spider infestation is with fire. So everyone is going to take +1 flaming to a weapon of their choice.
Very good.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and move as well, just around Kabal, so that A, I'm behind the stump, so I got partial coverage, and B, so that I can reach out and touch anybody I need to.
Thought you were going to use Kabal as a shield.
That's what I thought, too. That's exactly what I thought.
No, just in case I can buff somebody, I'm right next to him.
Okay. So now everybody has +1 and flaming on their weapons. And it is Kabal's turn.
And are we still getting +1 from the blessed as well?
Yes. Wait. Let me double check that.
Yeah, because I didn't know since you started singing. Yeah.
Well, bless is coming from Dwarfy.
Okay.
So do you even want it?
I'll take it in this case since everyone's dying, but usually I would be like, nah, bro. Keep it.
It's a minute a level, so yes. I've got it for 4 minutes.
Perfect. Okay, so Kabal will first off choose his longbow for the flaming. That's still baned. He will, as a swift action, cast Justice, which will give me a +2 on my attack roll. And I will attack the spider with my longbow.
All right.
25.
That's a hit.
All right.
There should be some good damage.
All right. 22 points of damage.
22 points of damage. Very nice.
With one of them being flaming, I guess.
Yes, you need to roll that d6 for the fire damage.
Okay. D6 here. Okay. That's 4 points of flaming then.
Very nice round from Kabal. The spider's still standing, though. He got lots of hit points.
He's dealing a lot of hit points out, too.
Yes, that too. Okay, next up is Dwarfy.
Dwarfy is going to... he really enjoyed his hammer, but he doesn't want to get bit again. So he's going to drop his hammer, take a 5-foot step back, and use his light crossbow.
Okay.
So let's see what happens. And the crossbow bolts are flaming.
Oh, so that's the one he chose, not the hammer.
Well, he dropped the hammer. Why would he want to do something that he drops? 16 plus 6 is 22.
That's a hit.
Sweet. Just a D8? Wow. Okay. It is 3 points of piercing and 4 points of fire. And what saves do I need to make this round?
You don't have to make any because he wasn't nauseated or poisoned.
Sweet. Okay. Well, then that's his turn.
Like good old dwarven fortitude.
I need some fortitude.
Right. All right, we are back to the top of the round with Diego, who is poisoned. So
Yes.
I will roll for your strength damage.
At this rate, I'm not going to be able to pick up my shuriken again.
That is 2 points of strength damage.
Okay, now I'm at a -2. Feeling good.
Wait, hold on. Wait, no. You're at a -2?
Oh,
His
yeah.
bonus is -2.
Oh, I thought
Yeah, I
he
was
was
like,
strength -2 because that means you're dead.
Yeah, he's at a 7.
So, yeah, my bonus is at a -2. And my fists are feeling really, really sweet now. Because, yeah. So I needed a fortitude save then, right?
Yes.
19.
19 is a fail. But you still get to attack.
Hey, well, I'm going to throw a shuriken again, because it's actually got a bigger hit than I've got. It will be flaming.
Okay.
That would be a 18.
That's a miss.
Does he at least get singed a little bit from the...
Passing flames.
A few of the
I forgot the bless, so it's a 19.
still misses. But a few of the barbed hairs are singed now.
Yikes. Can I back up another step?
You sure can.
Okay.
Back away slowly.
I'm feeling weak and not well.
Right. Okay. So, next up will be Xo'bere, who is also poisoned. I'll roll your strength damage. There's 3 points of strength damage.
Oh boy. So Xo'bere is down to a strength of 4.
Go ahead and make that fortitude save.
21.
I believe that is a fail as well.
Bless doesn't help him at all.
He would need something like resistance, I think, to help, or resist poison.
I can, as dwarf, he can detect poison.
Well, it would definitely be coursing through his body.
There's a lot of it in this room right now.
It's only saves against fear effects.
Yeah. I'm afraid of being poisoned. Is that a thing?
Fear of death from poison.
Yep.
But Xo'bere is still poisoned, but you're not nauseated anymore, so you can attack if you would like to.
Are you gonna go out with a blaze of glory?
So how does it look when Xo'bere's kind of looking at it? How's it looking?
It looks weakened. It's definitely bloodied.
Okay. Because Xo'bere's worried about this poison that's coursing through him. He's feeling, a lot weaker, but he feels that maybe one last-ditch effort, so he's going to use his Scout's charge again and charge back in there and try to get a good attack in on it.
Okay.
And so that is 25.
That's a hit.
All right. Am I still getting a D6 from the fire damage or no?
You should be, because he's still singing.
Okay.
Yep. I totally am still singing.
All right. So that's 20 points of regular damage, and then 3 points of the fire damage.
And with 23 points of damage, that is just enough to kill the spider.
Huzzah!
Huzzah, but I'm poisoned.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you are still poisoned. Because we do have the poison to deal with, I say we still stay in initiative order to figure out what you are doing. Since the poison will tick away as it goes. But as I'm looking at it, the poison only lasts 6 rounds. So I believe that means that there are 2 more rounds left on Diego and 3 left on Xo'bere.
How many strength points do you have left, Xo'bere?
4.
4. So that could be wiped out in 1 round. All right.
It is
Cool.
possible. But also looking at it, I can't remember if I said it or if somebody else said it or if we just said it in passing on a break. I don't remember. But if you do get to 0 on your strength score, you don't die. It just means that you go unconscious because you are too weak to move.
It's nappy time.
It would be nap time. But once you sleep, then you would recover some of your strength damage.
It's a hard way to do this, but we'll do it.
All right. So with that being said, staying in initiative order, it is Carry the One's turn.
Okay, so Carry the One is going to take a 5-foot step so that she's next to Xo'bere and is going to cast Guidance.
Cast Guidance.
So Xo'bere's going to wave Carrie off, and it's like, no, I've got a trick up my sleeve.
Okay, so she's going to turn around and do it to Diego instead.
All right. Anything else for Carrie's turn?
I mean, she just moved and cast a spell, so I think she's spent.
All righty. Kabal.
Okay, so since Carrie decided to go with Diego, I will help him as well. I will use my swift action to change my judgment to purity, which gives help on saving throws. I will then, as one of my feats, I'm going to cast Judgment Surge, which puts me up to a level 10. Then I will cast Lend Judgment on Diego to give him a +6 to his saving throws.
Can you do all of that in one round?
Yes.
I think he's going to be spent after this round, though.
Well, let's hope this works.
It's a lot of actions, but I think we've gone through it before to figure out that he has all the actions to do it.
Okay.
I think.
Yes.
Because the using a feat...
The changement of the judgment is a swift action.
Okay.
Then using of a feat, then casting a spell.
Yeah.
So the spell is the standard, the other two are like swifts.
Yeah, a feat and a swift, yeah.
Satisfied, Phillip?
No. Not until you're both dead.
Diego will be satisfied if he lives.
Sorry, I said that out loud. I'm sorry.
Phillip wants you to die, bro.
It's kind of like Zenobia over there.
Dead.
All right, so that will bring us around to Dwarfy.
So Dwarfy is going to also give a little buff to the kitty, and is going to cast Resistance to help with those saving throws. And those stack, right? The Resistance and the Guidance stack?
What kind of bonuses are they?
They're +1 to saving throws, both of them.
But does it say like one's a morale bonus, one's another type of bonus?
Resistance is a miniature cloak. What? No, that's a component. Never mind.
Yeah.
So you carry around a little tiny cloak? This is interesting.
Yes, it's actually a hanky. He calls it a cloak. Touch, creature touch, 1 minute, will negates, harmless spell. Yes.
That is a full cloak for Dwarfy, though, right?
He is a medium-sized creature, thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
Just the smallest medium-sized. It doesn't say. It says level 0, school abjuration, casting 1 action, components, range touch, creature touched, 1 minute, will negates, resistance, yes, caster 3. Yeah, it doesn't say what that is.
Guidance is a competence bonus.
Where do you see that? I don't see where it says competence bonus.
In the description of the spell, it says guidance gives a +1 competence bonus to blah, 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 blah.
Oh, I was looking at all of the little, level components, all that.
And then,
but it says a single attack roll, saving throw, or skill check.
Yeah, saving throw is what you want there. And then resistance is a resistance bonus. So since they are two different types of bonuses, they do stack.
Sweet.
Oh, cool. So, and whose turn is it now?
Okay. So with that being Dwarvy's turn, we go to Diego. So first off, we'll tick away your strength.
I've not got a lot left, so am I still awake?
Well, you lose 4 of them.
Aha! I'm still awake.
Now you can try to make one of those curing saves.
All right, so I get it's a fortitude save, and you've boosted my save by 6, and Carry the 1 and Dwarfy have both given me 1, so that's 8.
Mm-hmm.
So that gives me a 27.
You have successfully saved once.
Yay!
Yeah.
Now you just have to stay awake and save again next round. But next round will be the last round of the poison anyway for you. So
Okay.
All right, Xo'bere, it is your turn. So I will tick away your strength as well.
Be with me, Aaron.
Yeah. Drum roll, please.
Ouch.
Stay here, Xo'bere.
Oh, well, there I go.
Because that's a 6.
So he has -2 strength. He's super dead.
-2 strength. He's just unconscious. He's super weak.
So he can't. Okay.
So he has two more rounds of the poison being in his system. But then he'll start recovering the strength as he sleeps.
How many days does he have to sleep?
It's going to be a long snooze. I feel like this is what me have been working up to my whole life, is for something like to recover from. Xo'bere, though, he's probably upset.
Well, you wouldn't know. He's asleep.
He is asleep.
So do you want Dwarfy's stat block then, so that you can play him while Xo'bere sleeps upstairs for 6 days? Oh wait, no. How many days?
Let me see here.
Let's say how
Yeah,
low did
you
go?
heal 1 point a day.
Yeah.
But spells like restoration and things like that can also aid in that.
I mean, I've got lesser restoration.
And I think if somebody who has a high heal skill can do like treat deadly wounds, then I think you should be able to help speed that up.
Okay, so Dwarfy has a +7 and Renly has a +4. What does Kabal have for heal?
I have a +9.
So we can all attempt to at least give him that.
So yeah, you can provide long-term care with the heal check, and they would heal 2 points a day instead of just 1.
Oh, nice.
So you'll be awake in 2 days. With that,
I'm sure
right?
the listeners are going to love the next few podcasts being like a nursing episode to nurse everybody else for days.
I'm sure
And here we are giving the next day.
I'm sure we would fast forward to the time you wake up.
No, let's just play the whole thing out where I'm asking for soup and crackers.
I'm going to be watching The Price is Right. I don't know about you people.
Oh. And for those of you with the higher heal skills, there's also treat poison that the heal skill does, which is every time a poisoned character makes a saving throw against the poison, you make a heal check. If your heal check exceeds the DC of the poison, then that character receives a +4 competence bonus on the saving throw.
Nice.
Oh, dang.
Okay, well, I mean, we've got at least 3 people that can do heal checks.
But Xo'bere's unconscious right now. So
And Diego's going to be laid up for a little bit too, since he's down on strength. So we'll have like bunk beds, brother.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not if he makes the next save.
If I make the next save, then I'm not out. But if the strength is greater than 3 that takes me down, then I'm going to be out.
Yep.
Well, but I'm saying even if he makes a save, his strength is still down at 3.
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah. Can't be taking him out anywhere.
No, he's going to be laid up for a while. All right. But Xo'bere is unconscious, so that brings us back to carry the 1.
We're going to just cast both Dwarfy and I are going to cast our guidance and resistance.
Okay. Kabal.
I'm just going to keep my hand on him and wish him luck.
So are you recasting the judgment, or are you just...
He keeps it the whole time.
Okay. Very good.
That's what I'm saying. I just on that shoulder. Just good luck, bro. You can do this.
Just
Better you than me.
praying to...
But yeah. Thanks for taking the poison. Yeah.
praying to Pharasma.
Yeah.
Okay. So that brings us back to Dwarfy. and then Dwarfy is doing the guidance. So then Diego. So let me roll to see if you're still conscious. Now out of the box.
Teasing you.
That saved you, because out of the box it was a 4, but once I re-rolled it, it was a 2.
Yay! I live.
Well, roll. Let's see.
True.
All right, so yes. Okay, so that's a 14 plus the 8 from Kabal, Dwarfy, and Carry the 1. So that is a 22 plus my fortitude, which is a 28.
You have cured the poison on the last round.
Hooray!
1 point of strength left. Can we go out hunting something now?
Who wants to arm wrestle?
All right. So at that point, we can come out of initiative. We'll say that the poison has neutralized in Xo'bere's body, but you have an unconscious Xo'bere and a very weak Diego who would not be able to carry Xo'bere.
Yeah,
So-
I'm -5. On my bonus, yes. I can't.
Yeah. No, I mean, Carrie can carry him. You get it?
Carry
I'm going to carry that one upstairs.
I want you to fly me.
I mean, I could.
Yeah.
I'm
I
still
guess,
Carrie, so I got my wings.
Yeah, and I'll grab Diego over my shoulder and take him to his bed.
And about the time you're starting to figure out what you're doing and who's going where, Estovian kind of makes his way into the front room of the lodge. He comes down the stairs. It's like, what's the meaning of all of this? What is going on? How did a giant tarantula get into this room?
I think through the door.
But that doesn't make any sense.
It's poisonous. Don't touch it.
You know, I'm sorry, darling, but we've got injured people that need attention. I appreciate that you're confused, and I appreciate that you don't get it, but they need attention.
I am fully aware. Please tend to whatever they need. And is that blood going out the front door?
I am confused by that. Do we need to roll perceptions on the blood?
Roll a perception check.
Carrie doesn't know what's going on because that's a terrible perception, but I'll give you the score anyway. That's Dorothy.
Diego gets a 23, but he's looking over someone's shoulder as he's being carried away.
He just goes.
Got a 24, but he's unconscious.
Yeah, no, that's an 11 for Carrie.
Yeah, Kabal got a 21.
Oh, you know who got a natural 20 though? Dwarfy.
All right, perfect.
And if you're gonna add, if you need to add his perception, it's 23 total.
So Kabal notices the blood that Estovian is talking about, but Dwarfy is able to tell that not only is there blood around the door, but it looks like there's a trail of blood leading out the front door and around the corner.
What does he say?
That blood there makes a trail. Should we follow it?
I think that we should attend to our wounded first, and then we can follow the blood, or at least have one of the guests. Can any of you help with our injured?
And Ostavak volunteers to help out with the injured.
Okay, so Ostavak is gonna, I guess, take Xo'bere and Diego up to their rooms.
Okay. So he'll take them up to the rooms, and Carrie, Kabal, and Dwarfy can go investigate the trail.
Yeah, we can go.
Okay.
Let's head out.
And then before we leave, Carrie is going to say, I'm going to leave for a while. But you two don't do that thing you do where you're annoying to each other. And I turn back into Renly.
He's the annoying one.
And Dwarfy just does that, like Hulk punch to the side.
Kabal loses all breath.
But as you do,
So we follow the blood.
You do follow the blood. It's an easy check, but give me a survival check to follow the blood.
Dwarfy's is 15 for Dwarfy.
It's a 14 for Kabal.
It's out of the box. Damn it. Because it was a natural 20. Oh, that makes it worse. Alright. For Renly, you've got a 6.
Okay. So who had the highest?
Dwarfy.
And Dwarfy is easily able to follow the blood path. Estovian is even going with you at this point because he wants to know what's going on at his lodge. And Dwarfy is able to follow this path all the way back to where the beast pen was. And able to go down the stairs and the beast pen where you see the different beasts that they have to release for hunts. And the gate to the cage the tarantula would have been in is wide open. And Estovian looks around appalled and is like, I can't. Why would he? I knew it was stupid for him to have this tarantula here. This must have been Posse. It must have been. He's a simple, just dim-witted man. I can assure you that he will be held accountable for this.
I'm sorry. It was who?
Posse.
Do we know Parsi? I don't have him written down.
No, you haven't met him yet.
So, who's Parsi?
Posse is he's just the simple groundskeeper and handyman we have here. He stays in the maintenance shed.
So, if he's up at the maintenance shed, are we sure that he's the one that let them out?
He would be he's the one that mostly comes here to clean up and feed these creatures. He also has a unique hobby, I guess you could say.
What do you mean hobby?
He likes to skin rats.
Everybody likes a nice coat. He likes to skin rats, you say?
Yes, he loves catching them and skinning them. And there are plenty of plenty of rats in here, so he could find plenty of them.
It's just rats, though, right?
As far as I know, I would hope that he had not ventured into more human game. But I don't know. We will make sure that he is under house arrest, and he stays in his maintenance shed until we can rehabilitate him.
This does not seem like somebody who skins rats left a cage open. This seems calculated, and by the sound of it, I don't think he knows calculus.
I think Kabal needs to use some of his inquisiting here. Like, let him get him, Kabal.
Get him.
Well,
skew him.
We know that it couldn't be Delgros because he was at the dinner with you. And he's the only other one who has access here to these pins.
Well, that you know of.
But why would anyone else come down here?
To release a spider?
But... Well, I do see your point in that it might be a little far-fetched for Posse to come up with this plan.
I mean, just because he's dim-witted and he skins rats, I mean, I don't see a reason why he would release a spider into the lodge unless he's, abused and wanted to hurt you, but that's not true.
No, I treat my staff here just as well as I treat the guests.
What if we do this? What if we talk to Parsi? What if we found out where he was and if he may have neglected to lock up the tarantula?
I think that is an excellent idea.
So let's go.
Now that I think about it, he has been rather infatuated with the Marquisa. Perhaps he might have released the spider to get her alone?
If he is as simple as you say, maybe, but even then, there's no guarantee that the spider wouldn't have attacked the Marquisa.
This is true. But we didn't see Posse there. Now, here's what I'm thinking. Your friends need lots of medical attention.
Yes.
They should be fine to take a couple of days to rest, and we will place Posse under house arrest. And we will make sure that these pens are completely locked up so nothing else can escape. Once your friends are back on their feet, perhaps you could speak to him then?
I don't know. It's best to do this immediately. Let me ask you this. Do you have any scheduled hunts? Are any of the creatures that you have caged scheduled to be hunted?
We would have to ask Delgros for that. I'm not sure of any scheduled hunts, but he is the one that maintains the schedule for that.
Alright. Well, I really would like to speak to Parsi as soon as possible.
Absolutely. And even if your friends are not ready for, their normal huntsman stuff, once they are awake, perhaps maybe you can speak to him then.
I don't think that we need them necessarily to question Parsi. I want to do a sense motive on why he is trying to put time between us questioning Mr. Parsi.
Okay.
Keith, you want to step in and start leading some of this interrogation?
16. I have a 28 on sense motive.
Well, I was gonna do the same thing and cast Discern Lies to see if he really thinks that the guy did it and left it open, or if he's just saying that.
Okay. So you're casting Discern Lies on him?
Yeah.
With the sense motive. The sense motive basically tells you that he is hiding something.
Without the sense motive, I think I figured that out.
Yeah. With Discern Lies, you can tell that he's telling the truth as far as Posse being the one to let the spider out.
Mm-hmm.
But when he tells you his motive and his reason why, that is a lie.
Okay.
Ooh, what do you have to say about that?
Mm-hmm. So he may have been directed to do so.
Do you let him know that you know, or are you gonna?
No, I think we should talk. I think we should talk to him, Percy, first. See if we can get him to admit what he's done or what he's been told to do.
Yeah, see if we can find out who told him or anything.
Right. Yeah.
So, I don't think you're telling us everything.
Why? Whatever do you mean?
I don't think that the words that you spoke to us are the complete truth. I don't know how else to say it. How would you say it?
Perhaps I am trying to maintain a level of decorum in my business?
Which is understandable, but I will not stand by as you throw a simpleton under the bus because you're hiding something. What are you hiding?
I have nothing to hide.
So
All I
let's
know-
go talk to
Okay.
Parsi.
I Discern Lies on the I have nothing to hide.
That's a lie.
So, Keith, why don't you turn bad cop on him?
Ooh, I like that.
Turn bad cop?
Just, you know he's lying. You've discerned his lies. You are going to come at him as a hostile witness, as somebody, as...
And you probably, you are a tiefling, so you probably look intimidating.
Okay. So Kabal is upset that he's being lied to. So I think he will roll his intimidate to get in this guy's face and trying to get what he's lying about.
Okay.
So that is a 22.
Ooh.
20
for intimidate.
All right. He kind of cowers a little bit for a second and just... I don't understand why you are turning against me. I am just trying to clean up after this stupid stable hands mess.
So, while he's flustered, I think that Dwarfy is going to go ahead and cast his Zone of Truth.
This is a good idea.
Okay. And with that, he will roll a will save.
He will wait, no. He will roll a will save. He will a will.
He will.
He will.
Marriage.
Oh, it's twoo. It's willy twoo.
I love that movie. It's twoo.
Hell yeah.
Considering he rolled a 30 on his will save.
Well, you know what? He beat it.
So
A 30 on his will save.
30 on his will
What
save.
did you roll?
Hmm.
What did you roll on your die to get a 30?
18.
I didn't think you'd fall for that, but
He has sheer confidence.
It's just letting you know he's got a really high will save.
yeah.
Are you casting spells on me?
Kabal casts Stern Gaze, even amplifying the intimidate and getting more in his face.
Oh, hell yeah. Make him take you to that Parsi fellow now.
right.
Also, you're Dwarfy, so what would Dwarfy say to his accusation?
I'm not going to roleplay against myself.
That's the best part.
He said that's the best part.
So, do you want me to roleplay Dwarfy?
Are you wanting Dwarfy to get in his face?
I think that we're in a situation where he is being hit on all sides.
What's Dwarfy's diplomacy versus what's Dwarfy's...
Oh, that's a -1 on diplomacy for Dwarfy.
Oh, shit. So his intimidate's better.
His intimidate is also a -1.
Oh, Dwarfy's just
He's just a nice guy.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm up in his face and I'm just like, tell us what you're hiding.
I do not have to be spoken to in this way. I am the warden of this lodge, and if you wish to stay here, then I demand you go back to your rooms. And we will discuss this tomorrow.
Well, that's fair, but here's my counterpoint. Something released that spider. If it was the person you think it was, then we need to go to him now. Why are you delaying it? Where is he?
Do you want to go check the maintenance shed right now to see if he's there?
I want to find this person. I don't want to just check a maintenance shed.
Well, I am pretty sure he will be in the maintenance shed, because that's where he stays.
Then let's go to the maintenance shed.
After you.
After you.
No, after
No,
you.
after
No,
you.
I said after you.
After you.
But
Yes,
I said
after you. I don't know where anything is here.
You've already been on a tour of this lodge.
I don't remember anything here. I just remember the whole house and there's a dinosaur in the other room.
Renly's horrible with directions. You must go first.
Fine. And you make your way to the maintenance shed and go up the stairs to where the little apartment is on the top. And Estovian doesn't even knock. He just opens the door. And this
Go away, Baton.
this stench from all of these dead rats that you can see just hanging from the ceiling that are skinned
Ew.
just wafts out.
Diego doesn't want to be anywhere near this.
Well, he's not. He's asleep.
Actually, you're a cat with all the rats. You might want to be in there.
It's like when
he's not here.
It's like when you smell McDonald's French fries.
Yeah.
Little rat
Diego's
fries.
gonna be having the worst FOMO after this.
Right. And as the door opens, you see Posse in there with a rat, and he's in the middle of skinning another one. And
Another one.
he just looks up kind of sheepishly and is like, Master Lazarov, what can I do for you? Posse, is it true that you released this giant tarantula from the beast pens to wreak havoc on the lodge? No, sir. I had nothing to do with that.
Discern lies.
It's a lie.
It's a lie? Oh, I owe him an apology. A half apology. Because he's still hiding something. We know that. Mm-hmm. What, he said no? He lied?
Yeah, he said he had nothing to do with it, and I cast discern lies, and that was not the truth.
Okay, well then you're the only one who knows that, so what do you do with that information?
Wait. How are you casting discern lies?
With my fingers.
Why did
Little pinkies.
did you ask that question?
I pull up discern lies as a 4th level Inquisitor spell.
It says I have it. It says at 5th level. At 5th level, an Inquisitor can discern lies.
So it's not the spell.
Yeah.
You being an Inquisitor.
Right.
Let me
Yeah.
see.
It's just. I think it's just my level.
Yeah.
I have to watch out for if it's his supernatural ability. It's like, Kabal, you're my best friend. He's like, discern lies.
Okay, so you can do it 7 times a day right now.
Oh wow. So this is his 3rd or 4th time to use it.
This is my 3rd time.
Third, yeah.
I'll keep up with it.
But they do get a will save each time you use it.
So do when we want. What does it say that?
Because it says use it as the spell, so I went to the spell.
Ah, okay. I gotcha.
It's essentially you're casting the spell, you just don't use up any of your spell slots to do it, because it's a special ability.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
But Posse would fail the
Well, I
the
cast
will save
discern
anyway.
lies on that. Well, that's what I'm hoping. He's dumb. Hopefully, he ain't got no will.
We'll say that's an 11.
It's higher than the spider.
Yeah,
Estovian probably would have passed it, but
he did. Right? Yeah, his will is ridiculous.
Okay, so we know that he let it out then.
yes.
Well, not
That he had something to do with it. Yeah.
Yeah, Kabal knows. So what does
Yeah.
Kabal say to this dude that almost killed his friends?
Yeah. Kabal runs up like really close to him with eyes just like they're super red. They're like bright, and he looks in his face. He's like, "I know you let it out."
But I didn't. I didn't. I swear I didn't. I didn't.
Then who let it out then?
I don't know. But it wasn't me.
Kabal, are you sure?
I'm 100% sure he's lying.
So why would you lie to us? You don't even know us.
It's not a lie.
Why would you lie to us? Why, as he is saying, why would you lie to us over and over again? He is touching the hat to turn into Carrie, and just every time Carrie asks, "Why would you lie to us? Why would you lie to us?" It's getting more and more intimidating, I guess you would say.
Okay. And Posse he eventually just breaks down, stuck in this loop of saying, "But it wasn't me, Master Lazarov. Please tell him it wasn't me. It wasn't me." And Estovian looks at him, looks back at you. It's like, "Are you happy now? Do you see what you've done to this simple man?"
You full-on shaggied him.
I did no such thing. Carrie is going to do an intimidation check on Shaggy. On what was his name again? Percy?
Percy.
Posse.
Posse.
It's Paucy.
Yes.
Percy the peasant.
grabbing at his clothes, I guess.
Hopefully he's not naked.
He's not naked.
You start threatening his rats.
Right.
Yes. And then a little bit of prestidigitation in there just to up the intimidation factor. The room, kind of gets darker. And that is a 16 plus 6 is 22. Why would you lie to us?
I'm told to.
It gets a little lighter as the darkness stops, growing. Was that so hard?
Yes.
Now, who told you?
I cannot say for fear of my life.
Oh, you're afraid. I get that. I cast bleed.
And that usually...
Does that do anything?
I think it doesn't do anything unless he's already bleeding.
Okay.
Okay. Can I stab him with an arrow then?
Wait, what's your alignment, Kabal?
Y'all are going evil.
Yes, no, Carrie is going evil. That's
Carrie is, yeah. But Kabal, what's your alignment?
What's my alignment? It's I think neutral.
Oh.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess I
You
could
can go evil if you need to,
Yeah.
or if it suits you.
all right. Well, I'm not going to cast bleed. We'll take that back. And what was the last thing he said?
He said he can't tell you because of fear of his life.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's understandable. But shouldn't you fear for your life right now?
I do.
Carrie is going to turn to what's his face? Liederman?
Estovian.
Estovian, and say, you wouldn't know who gave him the order, would you?
Why would I know who gave him this order? If you ask me, my assumption would be if someone told him, it'd be Dalgros. He is the one that has access to these pins.
So, you are telling me that your huntsman ordered your stable boy to release a spider into the lodge to what end?
Look, I do not understand. All I know is that this interrogation is over right now. We will lock him in this room so he cannot get out, and I will reprimand Delgros as I see fit. We can carry on this investigation tomorrow.
I would rather you lock him in my room. I don't want him left alone.
I mean, if
I
you want to be
fear
alone,
for his life.
The watchtower is just over there.
I like where Carrie's going with this. But that is funny, though.
I don't trust that he is safe right now. I don't want any harm to come to him. Darling, I don't want any harm to come to you.
And you would trust this man who skins rats for fun around your feline friend?
I would trust that he knows that the consequences for harming any of my party would be worse than death.
Look,
Maybe Kabal should ask him if he wishes the party harm.
Ooh. Should I ask that?
I would.
Okay. So Kabal asks Percy, "Do you want to hurt us?"
no, sir. I only want my pets.
Discern lies on that.
He's telling the truth.
Okay. Just making sure.
Now, I'm going to have you come with me. But, if any more harm comes to my party, and I find you're responsible, again, your fate is worse than death. Did you ever watch the movie Princess Bride and he said to the pain, do you remember all that? Well, that's going to be you.
I didn't have TV growing up.
Not even... Oh, you poor lad.
Can I bring my rats?
You can bring one rat.
Just one?
It must be furred so that you have something to do. But just one. and I'm sure that you could probably catch more in that lodge.
But what if this one gets lonely?
Like I said, you'll probably catch more in the lodge. It doesn't look super clean.
Ew.
Okay.
And Esteban, you don't mind if he comes with me, do you?
Fine.
Estovian. You don't mind if he comes with us?
Fine. It's not the way we normally handle things around here, but so be it. You seem to be taking your way through the lodge no matter what I say anyway.
Well, I mean, we did just save the rest of your guests from a giant spider, so I think we should have a little bit of leeway.
Fine, you'll get a credit on your next stay.
I want Hilton points!
Frequent stayer miles.
I feel like Diego's in there typing up the worst Airbnb review ever. Scathing.
Tomorrow you will have Ascanor ascots on your front steps.
So, yeah, I want to bring him back to, I guess, you know what, it's mine and Xo'bere's room, so he's sleeping.
Yeah, he looked like he did.
Yes. So I'm, you know, I'll eventually turn back into Renly and ask him, now when we get back to the room, Xo'bere is one of the people that were harmed by the spider that you released. I would really like it if you helped tend to him while he's recovering.
You don't really want me to do that.
Why not?
I have a tendency to mix up medicines and poisons.
Oh, no, you don't have to give him anything. You just have to make sure that, you know, he's breathing and he's comfortable, and we'll take care of his medicinal needs. Just make sure no harm comes to him or to Diego.
Can I skin him?
No, they need the skin for later.
Can I skin a finger?
Not any of them, but remember what I said. There's probably rats in the kitchen or something.
Okay.
Also, there's a dinosaur in there. You could probably skin that.
But it's just stuffed.
But it has skin.
It doesn't bleed.
No, it doesn't bleed.
You
But
can skin the spider.
that's true. There's a giant spider you can skin.
That'll keep him busy for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, what do we do with this giant carcass?
Right. Make him clean it up.
Put it back. We make him go put it back in the kennel.
Yeah. Go put it back where you found it.
Part of his,
Go.
part of his community service to work off the...
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at. I don't want anything bad to happen to him because I feel like he was just used as a scapegoat. So I kind of want to protect him, but at the same time, I want to punch him in the face for releasing a spider that got two of my teammates knocked out.
All right.
No, I think that's a good idea, taking him with us, yeah.
We're good. So you take him back to your room. Xo'bere and Diego are being tended to quite well for the night, so they will heal more of their stuff back up. So you'll get 2 points back instead of just 1 after you rest.
I will arm wrestle a mouse.
and then possibly
Loser gets... Yeah, I was going to say, loser gets skinned.
So I would say that you sleep through the day, or sleep through the night. There's some more cleanup that happens the next day, some more questions asked. Sleep through the next night. So that's 4 points back by now.
At least you're conscious now.
Right. And the next morning, you are all woken up by this scream coming from one of the guest rooms near you.
Male or female?
It's a female scream. And we'll see you next week.
You didn't even give me a chance. I was going to run towards it, but I guess we'll do that next
up.
You wake up and people are screaming. What the heck?
Yeah. You wake up and go, shut up.